to myself.
No, absolutely. And by the way, everybody who's start trickling in, we're gonna officially start here in another minute or two. I'm posting the live right now in Twitter. So
tag me, I'll retweet.
Okay, all right, awesome. So Strange, talk to me, man. How you been, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm just excited to do this interview. My Padawan friend over here, man, channel, man, and I'm obviously not new to Veve, but that's how you got something. When you got somebody that's been on this app for months and months and finds value in your content. So
dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I've only been in since beginning of November.
Right. So I mean, just love the videos, man. I love how you approach them. It's just really refreshing to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to support the channel.
Dude, thank you. That means a lot. I had that realization with my wife the other day. I was talking to her and I was like, babe, I have 500 subscribers. I'm like, I think people actually watch my content. I'm like, it's not bots.
No.
I saw you say that in a video.
I just being real, like, I started getting haters. I'm like, I have haters, babe. Like, what is happening?
That's how you're doing your thing, man.
I was like, I'm just throwing theories out there.
Good ones, but they're very refreshing, man. Those perspectives.
Dude, I'm just learning too. I mean, one of my recent videos, honestly, I think about it a lot too, is the one about when I was talking about money transfer license, the payout on Veve, and how it's actually good for us that it's not here, investors, because you know what it is? It's creating a lot of FUD in the space. And it's like, that means there's better prices. I mean, that's not really good now, but.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly what I mean by the perspectives. Refresh.
It's the stock background too. Like doing stocks, you have to train your mind differently to you're like, no, red means good. The company's not bad today.
All right.
Red bean sale.
Yeah.
I sent that tweet out.
Oh, cool. I'll retweet you.
Okay. So, all right. So while you guys do that, I'm just going to go through my formalities here. So again, if you missed it, we're sitting down with Kevin Padawan. Link in the live chat right there. If you're not subscribed just yet, go subscribe. We're about to get started officially. Hurry back. And nice, new, refreshing content. Strange and I are enjoying it. And so by the end of this video, this interview, you're going to discover a little bit more about who he is as a person. See a little bit how he grew up, his background, how he got started in Veve, the good stuff, the juice, the stuff juice. And if you like free stuff, subscribe, join the Discord. We're constantly giving things away. And by the way, thanks to John G, who's actually in the chat right now. Got this in the mail. We are going to be ripping this box of wax the plan is Thursday, but I'll make an official announcement probably tomorrow. And again, we're going to get ahead and chop it up here with Kevin. All right, let's go. All right. Eddie, what's up, brother? I see you're here.
What's up, bro? How's everything?
Good, brother. All right, man. All right,
how you doing, bro?
How's everything, man? Nice to meet you. My name is Eddie, by the way.
Dino, man, nice to meet you. People call me Kevin Padawan, though.
Oh, yeah.
Right. All right. So let's go with the first question. I like to start with, where were your parents born?
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm like, wait, let me remember. My dad was born in, I think he was born in Hawaii. He grew up there, though. So, yeah, my dad grew up on Kona, on the Big Island, and my mom was born in here in California. Well, that's where I live. Sorry, you guys live on East Coast. So my mom was born here in California. We live in the Bay Area.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got family out there.
You do?
Yeah.
Where at?
I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not too far from I guess the stadium.
Which Oakland Stadium or San Francisco?
Right, but that's the thing, was back when that was confirmed, I know that Oakland was still the Raiders were, you know, so
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on right now. So I don't know
Oakland
about-
Coliseum.
Right. Somewhere over there.
So okay, so what toys did you play with when growing up in that area? What were you into?
That's oh wow. I mean, you know what? I think I remember like a ton of like GI Joes. Like when I was a kid, like I remember like my whole room. I would like pretty much like set out like boy style army. Like I would do whole battles, and I'm like that's the one I vividly remember of toys.
Heck yeah. Heck, I love it. I was the same way. GI Joe battles in my bedroom. Heck yeah.
Hey, if we got GI Joe to Veve, holy.
Oh
Bro.
man.
Okay, man. You know what? Okay, so if you were to pick an NFT to have it created, you know what? We're gonna be specific right now for GI Joe. Which GI Joe would it be?
Oh, dude, I don't know names. I couldn't.
Snake Eyes. Would you go Snake Eyes or Storm Shadow?
I'd Snake Eyes. There we go. Okay, you give me a name, I got you.
Yeah, Snake Eyes. Yeah, you know what? I would go with Snake Eyes also. Strange, you agree? And Eddie, you guys agree or you disagree?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that one.
I actually disagree. Yeah, my favorite is Destro. And Destro and AR with that chrome face. Seeing my own reflection in it.
Bro, that would be crazy. Destro with the chrome face in AR.
That would be dope.
Envision myself as I always thought Destro was black because his lips was big and he had a bald head. So as you see, my color scheme, you know what I mean? And I always had a crush on the Baroness. You know what I mean? I had a thing for brunettes, accents, and long hair. You know what I mean? So I just kind of see myself in the character a little bit.
I can respect the bald look. Let's go.
That's right. Let's go. That bald look. That's right. Let's go.
Nothing wrong with being bald.
Let's go. God only made a few perfect heads, right? That's what they all say.
Yo, we are all chrome domed out, man.
Oh, is that the whole gang? Holy shit.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping the fitted on right now because I'm not clean. But yeah.
Just for that, we should get at least 1 million views on this video.
Oh, easy. No, 1 million likes.
1 million likes. Okay. What about cartoons? I know you mentioned the toys. G.I. Joe was your thing. What about cartoons?
Oh man. Okay. I did like those classic, I do wish there was some more classic Cartoon Network shows on there because I did grow up on those. And so like the closest you get is Powerpuff Girls right now. I didn't watch that because that wasn't my vibe. But dude, I think I watched a ton of Disney Channel growing up. Like, and so like, I'm trying to think. You know what show I liked? I'm gonna age myself though, because I look like way older than look old, like, but I'm not actually that old. You know what show I liked? I liked Rocket Power, like growing up.
Oh, how it's like funny. That's like Johnny Dunn. Johnny Dunn said
I was about to say that. Right.
Yeah,
I'm a 90s kid.
Wow.
That is funny. You know Johnny Dunn from YouTube?
Yeah. Dude, he's big. You had him on here. That's cool.
Yeah, man. He said the same thing. Oh, that's super dope.
Rocket Power is just fun. You just felt like such a cool kid. You're like, I just want to skate and surf and be awesome.
Wow. I gotta see this cartoon, man.
Dude, it's probably somewhere. It's good.
Bro, we gotta Strange and I are gonna have to. Eddie, you familiar with that?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Of us, bro. We're gonna
you guys gotta watch it.
But one thing I did do in the 90s was play a lot of video games. So
same.
What was your favorite video game in the 90s? Growing up anyway.
Okay, my favorite video game growing up, the one that's probably it's not a 90s one, but was probably Star Wars Battlefront always comes to mind because I always played it with my brother.
Great game. Yep.
So we just played way too much.
Classic game.
Classic.
Yep.
Okay.
So what about movies? What were your favorite movies growing up?
Oh man, dude. Yeah, and you're putting me on the spot. I have a hard time picking favorites.
Top three.
Dude, top three. Okay. Well, I'm a big Disney fan, big Disney collector, everything. So, I mean, honestly, Disney is like my favorite movie. So I loved Aladdin. Like as a kid, I loved Aladdin. I loved and I loved really stupid funny movies. So I liked Dumb and Dumber.
Mm.
And
Dumb and
I
Dumber is a
liked
great movie.
and I liked Master of Disguise as a kid too.
Don't feel bad. One of my favorite movies was Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay. Oh, how could I even forget Star Wars too? I mean, come on.
Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. Yeah. What about current shows? Are you into any current shows?
Oh, it's hard with YouTube, but I do. I feel like I'm always creating content now and not consuming as much. But
I know.
Yeah, I think currently, the last few years, it's always been. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. It's been one of my favorite shows, favorite ride at Disney. I love Guardians.
Okay. Yeah. What about like? I know you mentioned GI Joes and whatnot. What was like the first thing you started to like collect? And I don't know, like you were like, nah, man, I need to save this.
Pokemon, I think, honestly. Yeah, Pokemon card. It was just so trendy when I was a kid. Like everyone collected Pokemon. Like it was just cool to like have Pokemon. Like it's still cool. I mean, it comes in waves, but I didn't even know what I was. The funniest thing, I had no idea what I was even collecting. I was just like, I just like how this looks. Like,
right.
I didn't know why I was putting the shiny ones in the cases. I knew nothing, but I was like, these are cool. I want to be cool like everyone else.
Yeah, man. I totally understand that. So what is your most valuable Pokemon that you have?
Oh my gosh. You know what? I looked back at some of my Pokemon. I don't even know. Honestly, I think they're at my parents' house and I should probably look at them. I think I saw that I had a first edition Hollow Machamp.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I think it's like $1,000 card. I don't remember. I looked it up randomly.
Any of those first edition base set hollows are worth a ton of money.
Yeah.
Even in terrible condition.
Really? That's insane. Even terrible?
Yeah. Right now they are, yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. Logan Paul pumped that thing up to the moon.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
So if you were going to be a superhero, what superhero would you be?
Ooh. Okay. Gosh, that's hard to say. I always wanted the superpower of teleportation. I don't know why. That's always the power. I don't know if there's any superhero that even has that, but I always wanted that power.
Nightcrawler from X-Men, he can teleport.
Can he?
Yeah.
Apparently I'm him. I wouldn't want to be him probably.
No, I mean, man, if you want to teleport, that's your dude right there.
I guess I've always wanted to teleport. I've always thought that would be the best thing ever.
I like that.
It would be pretty cool.
I think Kev would go for the trade-off, man. This dude got 3 fingers, 3 toes.
Ooh.
He looks weird. Nightcrawler, man. I don't know if you would take the trade-off.
If that was the only way I could teleport, I would do it.
You would do it?
Oh, heck yeah. I'm already married. I got kids already. Right. My wife hopefully won't leave me.
Who needs all those fingers anyway, right? So, I mean, look, you're teleporting. That means you must like to travel in real life.
Yeah.
So talk to me. Give me 3 places, man, that you it doesn't matter if you've been there or not. 3 top places. Okay.
We always love a Disney park. So we've been to them plenty of times, a lot of them. Brazil, love to visit my friends in Brazil. A beautiful place.
Wow.
So fun. And goal was to go to Paris this year for so yeah, hopefully we can still go. But yeah, so those are probably our 3 in our top right now.
So you've been to the theme parks here in Orlando. I live in Orlando.
Oh, you do? What the heck? I was just there. I was there in December, beginning of December.
Wow.
That's when I took the kids to Hollywood Studios.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I was there like the first week of December.
Did you go to Hollywood Studios by any chance?
Yeah, I went like 3 times.
Oh, dang. Which ride was your favorite? You had the Millennium Falcon. You had the Star Wars with the big at in the front.
Yes. Well, I think Rise of the Resistance is probably the best ride Disney's ever made. But I rode it here in California. So my favorite one over there was I was able to ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and I just really liked it. Like it was a really well done ride. Like
okay. Yeah, the youngest kid wasn't we didn't go on that one.
Oh, dude, you need to go. You're in Orlando. You can go anytime.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to go back.
Oh, that's a good ride. They did a really good job with that one, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. Strange and Eddie, have you guys been to Hollywood Studios in the past few years?
Not Hollywood Studios. The last time I was in Florida, I went to the boardwalk, Disney boardwalk.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Kevin, talk to me about your first car. What was the first car you ever owned?
Dude, let's go. I owned a 97 Honda Accord. Ugly little green thing with a bunch of missing paint. It had like my dad and mom bought it for me. It was $1,200 and it was a birthday gift.
Let's go.
And that thing would never die. It was the little engine that could, man. It just, I think I got it at like 170,000 miles, and like it finally got stolen 10 years, like last year, like 10 years later got stolen. It was still running.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's
awesome.
Awesome.
That car had so much life on it. It probably is still going. I don't.
So Kev, do you still own any of your old toys?
You know, I don't think so. My parents probably do. My mom's an avid collector of things. I feel like I just collect NFTs now. It actually fits my lifestyle a little better. I like having less stuff, and so I love actually being able to collect on my phone. Like, I don't know. I love personally, I don't think I have any of my old stuff.
Interesting.
Do you?
No, I don't. I had it for a while, but I was the victim of a transportational theft.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, man, that sucks. So, you know, it's the fact that we have mean people in this world, people that are so cruel to do something like that.
Yeah, they kind of ruin it for the rest of us. But you know what? We can still be happy about it. I mean, we'll get taken care of. It all gets worked out.
That's right.
For sure, for sure. Karma, man, karma.
Yep.
You know,
I'm
they'll
sorry,
get
bro.
there.
Though, that sucks.
Yeah, man. If you could bring back one old school toy that you threw out or lost or what have you, what would you bring back?
Honestly, I feel like I'd probably bring back that, even telling you, like when you bring up a childhood memory and like you haven't thought about it in a while, it just makes you feel so good inside.
Yeah.
I honestly, I hadn't thought, when you asked me about the toys, I hadn't thought about those memories of when I was a kid, like playing with G.I. Joes and the little green soldiers, and like
the plastic, of course.
Yeah, the one you get hundreds of them, like
in the
and
bag.
you just, because the dog eats them all, and
Right.
I hadn't thought about that in so long. I'd probably just bring back that memory, like, and so all those toys I used to play with. So, the G.I. Joes, the little green guys, the little tanks, and because it's just like fond. It's like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's so funny because I used to have the same type of wars, man. I love like the wars, G.I. Joe and stuff, and the Green Man, all of that. So, all right. So out of the things that you still have, because I know you mentioned about, you still have Pokemon cards and whatnot. Which item, old school item that you have has the most sentimental value?
Which old school item has the most sentimental value? I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that has like the most sentimental value.
Yeah, maybe the very first pack you opened or first card you ever got. Or
wow, that's funny that's funny. You know what? When I was a kid, I used to go to work with my dad. My dad used to run like a shipping place. They sold all kinds of stuff. And he used to pay me in like random toys. And I remember there's actually one set of toys that I earned one time. It was a pack of baseball cards. I wasn't even into baseball, but I do still have those. And when I see them, I remember that when I would go to work with my dad. Wow. And so, you know what? It's crazy how you you come up with like random things that makes me think about it.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just that I'm an old school collector, you know, and so all three of us here. So it's kind of like we've kind of have the same kind of history and background of how we started, and these memories and these emotional ties that we have to a lot of different things. Right, Strange?
Absolutely, man.
Absolutely, is right.
And Eddie, yeah, man.
Eddie, you know.
Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. All right, so what do your friends think about your YouTube channel? You know, your Pokemon cards, your Veve, all of this stuff. What do your friends say about it? They think you're
I
crazy.
mean, most of my friends think I'm crazy. They're not because of YouTube, but because of Veve. They just, I think you probably experience it, right? Most people, I feel like, don't get it at
Right.
first. Like, it takes a while.
Mhm.
It's literally like a sneak peek into my video tomorrow. Like, I'm kind of making a video that I'm gonna like talk about like what I would tell my friends about Veve and like how I would convince them to invest, basically. But yeah, most of them think I'm crazy, and I'm just like, you guys, like, you don't know what you're missing. Like this is gonna get crazy soon, like even worse than it is now.
Absolutely.
I literally just had that combo with my cousin. Shout out Rudy. Yeah, I literally just put him onto the app earlier today, Joe. So we got another one, you know, and it's
Let's
like,
go.
as we do these things, there's other people doing it every day. So that's why I don't doubt, you know, these guys when they say, you know, 20,000 users a day. It's easy.
No.
It's easy.
Yeah, pretty much everyone I know, I've tried to convince, like close enough to that I could convince them that I'd be okay Venmoing. I literally have tried to convince them to do it, or like I said, like, you're gonna get a sneak peek for tomorrow. It'd be a great video to send any friends that you want, because I'm gonna go down the list of tiers of like, okay, what's the level of friend, like how you're gonna convince them. But my bottom tier, if I can't convince them to do it on their own, I'm like, let me pay you to do it for me then, because I can't only click the button once. Like I can't.
Right.
Wow.
Right. That's a good one. I like
And so I actually got 3 friends involved. They actually got addicted to the app because I paid them to do it for me once. And then they're like, I think I'm going to keep doing this, but for myself.
That's cool though. You know what? I want more people. I mean, look, we have a lot of competition as it is, but I do want more people to come to the whole platform. Next week, I'm going to start bringing on people who are YouTube comic book, content creators. So,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. It's just, I think it's something that we need to kind of just put the word out there. So that's good. What about your wife specifically?
My wife, in
what
regards
does she
to
think
Veve,
about this whole Veve thing?
You know, it's funny. My wife, I don't know if you guys went through this stage, right? I don't know if this is just me. So I went through this stage where I discovered it because of, so I found out about Veve through Andre Jick, honestly. So I followed Andre Jick for years, and I realized, I'm like, okay, if this guy's in it, I'm going to check it out. So I check it out, which is super controversial, right? His whole thing in the space, but who cares about that, right? All that cares is that I got me in the door. So I started doing this on my own. I started at the stamps drop, I think is when I started the first stamps, and I got it, and I heard it was super hard. And I'm like, how did I get this drop? But I thought it was hard. And so I was doing it, like not telling her for like a few days, or like a week. And then I realized, I'm like, I need help. I need her to push the button too. So I had to like convince her, like, okay, babe, listen, I'm going to put this app on your phone, and all I want you to do is push this button at 8:00 in the morning. And she's like, why am I doing this? Like, and I'm like, don't worry, it's an investment.
Was she successful on the drop?
My wife is more successful than me on drops. Like,
what kind of phone does she use, and what's her setup? We got to find out.
No, she has no setup. She doesn't care. She has an older iPhone than me. I have an iPhone, like a brand new iPhone. She has an older one. It's like a little laggy. She doesn't like try to figure out the best internet speed or anything. She just goes on at 8 and just goes, okay, I'm going to push the button, and she gets it more than me.
Let's go.
That's nuts.
Bro, that is hilarious. I love it. I love it.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, man. That's good. So what would be your holy grail physical collectible, that's something that you don't have, if you could get your hands on? Somebody's going to just give it to you. Let me get the physical and the digital, Veve.
Physical. You know what? I've always wanted one of those life-size stormtroopers, man. Cost freaking 10 grand. Like,
Dude,
but they're so amazing. And you can even like wear the suit. I've always wanted one of those.
bro, that is BA, man. That's badass, man.
Just imagine that in your living room. Just like, oh man.
Oh,
But I always had a thing for the red and black. What was the dude's names with the red hoods?
the Crimson Guard guys.
Mm.
Yeah, Imperial.
Yeah.
Dude, those will look so good.
They actually gave him a little burn in one of the newer movies. Remember, they had him actually doing something for once.
Yeah, finally.
So,
yeah, they finally did something.
Finally.
A stormtrooper didn't miss.
Right.
Super dope, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah, so if I could have one of those, I would be, oh man, that would be so, I don't think I could ever like spend the money, but I would just want, it would be so cool. Like you said, if it was free, I would take one.
Man, 10 grand.
I would wear it. I would definitely break that. I would break the rule. I wouldn't seal it. I would wear it. I would enjoy it.
Hell yeah. I mean, I've seen those at Comic Cons. People go and sometimes it'll be a group of people. Like it'll be like 8-10 people and they all rocking it. And it's just like, damn, it just looks dope.
They look so cool. And they customize them now after Mandalorian. Now everyone's really getting into it, right? It's like all custom and
there's a Reddit you could follow where people are always submitting stuff and showing you every time they get something new and add on, and it's a whole thing.
And now that you got me thinking about it, you know, the other thing I would probably take is something Harry Potter, like maybe like a broomstick, like a legit broomstick and like full like setup. Like I feel like it'd just be so pricey, but I just feel like it would look so great.
Yeah, man. And so what about on Veve? Something
dude, I want a Walt. I'm probably never going to have a Walt. I don't have enough money for a Walt. I missed Walt on the drop, and I was too new to Veve to know that I should have put more money in then. You know, if I would have been in a week sooner, maybe 2 weeks sooner, I probably would have dropped bank on the Walt. Because I dropped a lot for me at the time on R2 and C3PO because Star Wars is like my favorite, like my all-time. Like I always joke on my channel and I'm like, dude, I would refinance my house, work Lyft on the weekend, like sell my soul, like anything for the Jedis. Like when they come, you know, I would do anything. Like I would sell everything. And so I went big for me at the time on R2 and C3PO because they're just so important to me.
Yeah. Man, for sure. And so obviously you're big Star Wars and a fan and whatnot. So going back to a question I asked earlier, but we're going to go broad with it. If you could have, like, you can go and have an NFT on Veve, they're going to create it for you. What would it be? Anything. Last time I asked G.I. Joe, we're going to go broad now.
Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn. Hands down.
Very nice.
Yeah, Jedi from Phantom Menace.
Wow. Okay, very cool.
My bid, I would put in for General Grievous.
Ooh, dude, that would look really good.
Yeah.
And what about you, Eddie?
It's really a hard question. There's a lot that I have that run through my mind. I really like my gargoyles thing right now. I really like it.
I know.
But I'm talking about actual gargoyles from New York City building.
Yeah. Especially if they could do digital statues of them, we could put them in AR. That would be so sick.
That would look really good in your
gold secret rares and stuff like that. Like,
I mean,
the gargoyles is so sick.
You saw the Call of Cthulhu on the app, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, check those out. You know, they got emerald green, gold, and bronze.
Oh yes, I've seen those.
Yeah, so that's just, you know, those are some pretty awesome looking. They're not gargoyles per se, you know, they are what they are, but
they have a similar vibe, right?
Exactly.
Wait, Strange, you would actually hands down pick Grievous? Like you're not just staying in the Star Wars vein, like if you could pick one.
No, I was staying in the Star Wars vein. If I could pick one, it's going to be Dokta Strange.
Strong.
Yeah.
Him sitting Indian style, trying to go through all his mathematical equations.
Oh,
you must love Zombie Spider-Man then, right? Because first appearance of the cape.
Yeah, I have all of those. I have the whole set.
I think that's undervalued.
Yeah, it is. It's wait till we see the next What If series. All that's gonna come out. Because think about it, they're showing you Strange and Spidey in the flick, and it's gonna continue with the movie, with the What If season 2.
I agree. And you know, we mentioned it like weeks ago on a video. So, okay, how do you envision the metaverse in, you know, a few years, let's just say, or not metaverse, veveverse, this whole, you know, next level of, social media?